What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. All right. A little later than usual start. We had a little bit later start yesterday. Again today, I think people still probably recovering from the Topps Chrome madness up until that Otani got hit. Happens every year around this time. So right after the National kind of slows down a little bit. Appreciate you guys bearing with us. Let's see. Robert jumping right into the live fields. Got you, Robert. I'll update that here right now. I'll walk you guys all through that here in just a second. Got you, Robert. I don't know why I put you in 4. Hold on. 1. Spot 1. Right side. There we go. Gotcha, dude. All right. So guys, a couple things here. First off, I need some help from the group. I need give me a letter between A and F. Let's go A, B, C, D, E, F. A through F. I always let you guys pick the repack when I can. So these are my last 6 boxes left of the multiverse diamond level. So I'm on my last case, and this is the bottom half of my last case on that one. So, all right, first letter I got is, hold on. He's pulling me something nice. B, first one I got. B is my first letter. There's B. All right, so there's our box. We'll save the rest of these for next time. There's my multiverse box. I'm going to put that off to the side. I do have the link to the checklist in the post comments. I can't put it in the main post because if I do, Facebook will suppress the post. I'm giving you a link to ask you to leave the platform to go to a different website. They don't promote that real well, so that's why it's in the comments. Just heads up. But let's see. Live fills. So for my new folks, welcome. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for letting me break for you. One of the things I like to offer is the option to break a little bit extra at the end. I've got 2 lists up on the screen. I've got one on the right side, one on the left side. So after the break is done, if you guys want to keep going, I'm offering a couple different options. Just 1 box breaks, 10 spots on the list. Each spot gets 3 randomly assigned teams. So 49 a spot on the right side, 29 a spot on the left side. Those will get you 1 spot on the list, which again is good for 3 teams in a 1 box break. So all random teams. First option over here on the right hand side, I've got 23 Bowman's Best. So fresh box of Bowman's Best 23. Just got this in, just a random thing I got the other day. So these are 525 on David Adams. Blowout and Steel City both have them unavailable. So David Adams is the only one I could go off of those big 3 that I tend to use. Just kind of a generic number there for retail. But yeah, they're at 525, so I'm pretty well under that at 490. Ripped, shipped out the door. $49 per spot. Each spot, again, 10 spots. Each spot gets 3 random teams. I can only do this one once. On the other side, I've got Topps Chrome Platinum Hobby. That's over here on the left-hand side. So that one is $29 a spot. Again, 10 spots, each spot good for 3 randomly assigned teams. So if you want to participate in either of those live fills, just claim the spot number that you like there in the chat. Call out the number. Do me a favor, specify if that's for Topps Chrome or Bowman's Best, Platinum or Best. You can say left side or right side. That works too. Just something to differentiate which list. Don't just say, spot 1. So, all right, David says 5 on both sides. Mickey going 12 on the paper. And Robert says one on both sides. Got you, dude. All right. A couple things there. 1, the paper, which I'll go over that here in a second as well. 12 to Mickey. We got a few new folks in here. Thanks for hopping in, guys. I'll walk you through all the fun stuff. Let's see. Scott going spot 2 on both sides. So here, let me update both. Oh, hold on. Scott. Hang on, let me just cancel that. Give me 1 second. You got 4 and Got you, Matthew. I didn't see you, but hold on. Let me go back and get these comments caught up here. Let me get my keyboard out here so I can move a little faster. Let's see. Spot one on the right, left side. Sorry. Okay, so Robert's taken both. I'm just going to do these in order so I don't miss any. So Robert's got spot one on both. 4 and 10 on the left to Matthew Schatzer. Sorry, dude. My bad, bud. 4 and 10. 4 and 10 on the left side. 10 on the right side. All right. Copy. And let's paste this over here. 10 on the right. I need a co-pilot again. I got spoiled there for a minute. Robert, I just saw your comment. Platinum's on the right side in the mini. Yep, we had a little bit of a change there. My national boxes that I had up for the mini. The guy that had those consigned from, he reached out to me just as we were wrapping up the mini, saying that he had sold those, and I was like, you know what? No one claimed any spots yet, so I'll go ahead and pull it down. But yeah, those were on consignment and those got sold. Let's see. Paper, one on both. All right, David Vogel's got 5 on both. One and 5. Scott Dorman's got 2 on both. Appreciate the patience here, guys. Give me just 1 second. Almost there. 2 on both. All right, so Terry, you tried to grab 2 on the left. Scott Dorman, let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure that's the right order. Yeah. So Scott Dorman got that 2 on both sides claim in. And then Terry, I've got your 2 on left right after. So can I get you a different number? If you've already given it to me in the chat, I'll see it here in a second, but I don't think you have yet. Yeah, Terry, let me get a different number for you on that left side. Justin Fenton grabbing 3 and 8 on the right side. Three. For that right side for Bowman's Best, I can only do that one once. I can do a few platinums, but I only have the 1 box of Bowman's Best, just to, again, heads up. Okay, 3 and 8. That looks good. Terry, you're good with, okay, you're good with 3. Okay, and then, so Terry was on left side, right? Terry, yeah, 2 on left. We'll go to 3 on the left. Got it. Oops. 3, 2, Terry. Terry got you in the 3. See, Brian Mott says he'll take 9 on the left. Terry, I see then 4. You got the 3. Are you good with the 3? I'm not sure what you mean by then 4. Unless you want to, is that 4 on the right? Is that what you wanted? Let's see. Just 3. Okay, perfect. 9 on the left to Brian. Got you, bud. On the left. All right. That should catch us up. If I missed you, let me know. Definitely possible to do. But I think I should be good. All right. So yeah, big thing there, guys. Don't worry about sending any payments until we verify that we were actually able to close. If the live fills don't close, you don't need to send. I do think we're probably going to close both of those rounds, but like I said, just if for whatever reason we don't close the break, I'll end the stream. No harm, no foul. We tried. But if it does close, then if you want to go ahead and send over, just do me a favor. Make sure when you go to send payments, use this payment info that I've got pinned at the bottom of the chat. As you scroll through the chat, that note should stay put. It's the same Venmo, the same Cash App. I didn't list it, but the same Zelle as we use in the breaks. The PayPal's different. It's that gold 188 at yahoo.com that's pinned in the chat. That one we can take a friends and family payment on. We want to make sure those are all coming in friends and family. The regular PayPal is goods and services only. So tried to really strip the pricing down as low as I could here for you guys. All right. Let's see. What else we got? I do have a paper spot in this one. So right now, I've got $12 as the current high from Mickey. Mickey's got the high bid at $12. The paper spot is for all of the unnumbered base paper from the break. If it's numbered, it'll go to its team. If it's an auto, if it's anything other than base, it'll go to its team. But the unnumbered, just base paper is being auctioned off to the highest bidder. So I'm just going to skim through that base paper just to kind of keep the break moving. I'm not going to read them all. They're going to the same place. But I'll keep an eye out for the top few. We'll top load the chasers for whoever takes that paper spot. But this is the paper, the white stuff here. All the chromes do get sorted and shipped. So if you want to bid, just drop your bid there in the chat. I'll update the list. Highest bidder at the end of the break takes all of the base paper for that winning bid amount. Just send over after the stream. Freddie Freeman, Bowman Sterling, Braylon Antunez first, and Nick Monastery first. We'll start with our retail, as always. $66 on the top 100, Tyler Bremner, Aiden Miller, Franklin Arias. We did really well in the retail yesterday. I think we hit three, was it 3 autos out of retail? We hit a bunch. James Quinn, Irons first, and Arjun Namala. It was a few autos. 6 on platinum. No, the national packs, I had them when we went live for the mini. As we ended the mini, the guy that I had those on consignment from, he told me he sold those, so I had to pull them. And I looked, and we hadn't sold any spots after the mini. If we had have had any movement on it during the mini, I probably could have got him to let me keep one. But I told him, I was like, yeah, nobody's claimed anything on that, so I'll swap them out. So that was what the switch was for. Electric Sluggers, Mike Trout, Max Clark, and Walker Jenkins. I do still have, if anybody's interested, they would be as personals, and unless somebody wanted to like split boxes, but I do have them for football. I've got football boxes. He said these were going for like $450. So if anybody wants a Percy at $450 on that, we can do those. I haven't checked to see what those go for, but he was pretty low on the baseball. I'm assuming that's where he's at there too. Edward Florentino, first Bowman paper. If anybody wants to like split a box or, cut them up into packs, I don't mind doing that either. Just that would be the rate. Jackson Wiggins, 72 out of the top 100. Dylan Lewis first and Gavin Keelan. Again, we'll top load the Florentino for whoever takes the paper spot. Oh, and 6 on platinum, Alan, I got you. Forgot that part. There you go. Edward Florentino, first base paper. Again, that'll go to the paper spot. Let's see. Spot 6 on platinum. Allen. Randall Rodriguez, Caden Hediger first, and Ryan Walshmit, Reptilian. A lot of these Reptilians and refractors, base refractors, second tier rookies and first. I'll sleeve a lot of those after the break. I'll sleeve like 100 cards after the break, but the top loads we'll do as we go. The sleeve only stuff, I'll pile it up for later. We'll get a little sleeve stack going. No need to make you all sit there and watch me sleeve an extra 100 cards. Ethan Holiday, Bowman Sterling, Moises Chase first, and Colt Emerson. 12 on the top 100, Cold Emerson. Yoansel Cabrera first, Carson Bench base. Dylan Beavers, red rookie, Truett Madonna first, and Dax Kilby. Come on, man. Give me an auto. Electric Sluggers, Bobby Witt, Merrick Houston first, Carlos Gutierrez first. A lot of you guys probably got DMs today with tracking. I think most of them have gone. I think there's a couple that we still have to wrap up. But most of you guys have probably got them by now. Let's see. Alien Pena, base. JJ Weatherholt, 5 on the top 100. And a little color is Brady Ebel, 75 out of 99, going to the Brew Crew, Jason Crooks. Welcome, bud. Getting a little color. First numbered card so far. Sal Stewart, under the radar. Wilder Dallas first, and Sean Paul Linion first. Yeah, we'll sleeve those later. Yeah, guys, do me a favor. If I have not shipped you a package before, DM me your address if you haven't already. Our shipping cycle, we do it the same every week. Monday through Friday, I pretty much break every day. Monday through Friday, I'll run breaks on. I'll take the weekend off, and when I say off, like I don't respond to messages. I unplug. Kids get the weekend, so Monday I'll come in and my sorter comes in on Monday, and we'll sort and package everything from the previous week. Takes all day, but they do it all in one shot on Monday. On Tuesday, we print all of the labels. It's typically around 100 packages a week, but we'll print all the labels on Tuesday. We'll DM you a picture of the label as it's being printed, and then we'll drop everything off Wednesday morning. So today, Tuesday, we're printing the labels for everything from last week, and it'll be Tuesday of next week that we're printing all the labels for everything from this week, Monday through Friday. Zach Wheeler, Hurston Waldrip, Kevin McGonigal, Future Stars, and Byron Buxton, red baseball border. But yeah, we'll do everything out of my Facebook Messenger, so we'll DM you a picture of the tracking as it's printed. But we do pull the shipping info from our messenger. So again, DM me your address if you haven't yet. I may not respond, but I'll have it when we go to ship. Mookie Betts, Josh Naylor, Christian Moore, rookie, and Bryce Harper, Wrecking Crew. Let's see. Hit him with the commercial early. I don't know. I don't think we got any Ethan Holidays. Hang on a second. I got some spots down. Let me update that. Murakami base rookie, Taylor Walls, Acuna insert, and Caleb Durbin Ray Wave refractor. All right, here. I'm going to back out and go back in, kind of refresh it, see the right order. All right, 4, 6, and 9 on the right side from Michael Schinke. 4, 6, and 9. That just leaves spot 7. Ryan grabbing 7 on the right. Jeffrey Anesh grabs 7 on the left. Sorry, not left, 7 on the right. Okay. Yeah, since they were coming in at the same time, I'm going to make a call there. Jeffrey was trying to grab 7 on the right, just put the wrong list number on there. He got the comment in earlier. Ryan, I hope you're okay with that, bud. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. I haven't had that come up before, but I think, yeah, we're going to, so Jeffrey and Nesh with the last spot on the right side. That'll close the right. Sorry about that, Ryan. Somebody told me that today, Alan. I heard he said he wasn't sure if it was his first first at bat or if it was just in the first game, but he was like, I think it was his first at bat. He told me that right before we went live. He's excited. He was going big on it. Let's see, what do we say? 4, 6, and 9. 4, 6, and 9. And then spot 7. Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey, I'm gonna put you in that. If I mean, if there's any issue with that, guys, let me know. Ryan, I that's my best way I can resolve that. So if I mean, Jeffrey, if you want to offer it up to him, Ryan, if you still want the spot, I mean, if you guys can figure that out in the chat. If like I said, I'm gonna put it based on what I think the right call would be, which would be to put it in Jeffrey's. Like I said, he got the call in. He put the wrong list and did try to immediately correct that. So let's see. All right, I am going to copy and paste that list here real quick. Let me get that. I want to clean up the screen a little bit. Ryan, if you're still in here, bud, do you want that spot? Jeffrey's saying that you can take it, but I don't even know if you're still in here. So let me see where you're at. Just let me know, bud. All right, bear with me here 1 second, guys. Let's see, copy and paste. And then I'll tell you what, for right now, let's leave up. Okay, perfect. Sounds good, man. We'll wait and see if we hear from him. Like I said, he might have already popped off. I'm not sure. Tell you what, I'm going to leave that up for just a minute. I'm going to pull that down here shortly, though, just to clean the screen a little bit. Okay, Ryan says that's cool. Okay, so Jeffrey, I'm gonna leave you in that spot, but appreciate it, guys. All right, so we'll go ahead and pull that down. If you guys want to go ahead and send over, you can. It's not a rush, but again, use this payment info that I've got tagged down here at the bottom of the chat. Should stay put there. Make sure those payments are coming in friends and family. You don't have to send right now. I'm not checking payments until after we're done with the break. So this one feels thin. Ah, man, I thought we had a redemption. No, I guess it's not thin. Luis Angel Acuna, Luis Arias, past to present, Lindor and David Wright, Chandler Simpson, refractor. Got excited there for a second. Austin Hayes, Will Banfield, Jack Dreyer, red, white, and blue Calcaros. Jack Flaherty, Gunnar Henderson. I got Ellie De La Cruz, big ticket, and a gold Tiger, Tarek Skubal. 44 out of 50. I don't even have the screen up, but I don't need it up. Michael, with his Tigers. I'll take a Skubal. Add to his, his Tigers PC. There we go. After that ridiculous pickup he had. Adley Rutschman, Tanner Bybee, Noelvi Marte, and Edwin Diaz refractor. Michael, what's the plan with that card? Are you gonna redeem it? Are you trying to sell it? Are you trying to hold it? Michael Charbonneau hit a monster here. It's worth taking a second. Oh no, it was hold on, it's over here. Yeah, he hit a absolute nuke. The Cy Young Award patch. Tarek Skubal, redemption. Wait and see if they win it. I like it, dude. Yeah, I'm a big Jags fan, and I'm already starting to look at Super Bowl bets. It's a homer take, I know, but it makes the season a lot more fun to watch. Christopher Sanchez, Nathan Church, rookie, Derek Jeter, perspectives, and Mason Miller on the red baseball board. George Kirby, Stephen Kwan, Colson Montgomery, rookie insert, and Wrecking Crew, O'Neal Cruz. So, but Michael, are you going to you're gonna fill out the redemption and get the card, or are you just gonna keep it as redemption? Freddie Freeman, Bryce Matthews, rookie. I mean, I would think they should be able to get that to you pretty quick. Jordan Walker and Jacob Marcy, Ray Wave. With there not being an auto to chase down, I don't see any reason why that shouldn't go out really fast. What would they be waiting on? Brett Beatty, Ronald Acuna, past to present, Ricky Henderson, and Lawrence Butler, James Wood refractor. Marcus Semien, Roman Anthony rookie, Brendan Donovan, and Cal Raleigh red, white, and blue. Dude, the timing on that too, because like, let me ask you something. What happens? I was looking at that card. Does it have Tigers anywhere on it? I don't think it does. I can't tell what's under the thumb over there. I mean, it looks like expires. I don't know what the back of one of those looks like. I've never pulled one, but if it doesn't have a team name on it, I mean, like for us, that I think that would go Dodgers. It's the room rule is, and this is I think pretty common practice, that if a card is pulled for if there's no team listed on the card, and typically you see this more for like collegiate, if there's no MLB team on the card for it to go to, it would go to where they currently play, where they're currently rostered. So if it doesn't say Tigers on there, I think that would have been a Dodgers hit. Carlos Rodon, Noah Cameron, Cody Bellinger, and Bryce Harper. Big ticket. Julio, Connolly early, George Springer, and Cade Horton refractor. Hold on, let me catch up the chat. I kind of like that the patches of redemption, though. It's got to come in a significantly better condition. I would think that's why to make it a redemption, because they're going to want to send that in a one-touch. That's what I would think. See the video of the Cooper Flag 1-of-1 error card. They didn't put any cardboard on the card, just a foil image. I think I remember seeing something on that a little while back. So it went to team of not at release of product. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would probably be different for each break group. The way that we've always done that, though, is we would put that to whatever team is printed on the card, regardless of the jersey they're wearing, like whatever team is printed on the card. But if there is no MLB team on the card, it goes to where they currently play for. And again, it's more it's designed more for like collegiate. If you're breaking like, flawless collegiate or national treasures collegiate. But yeah, that's that. Under those rules, I think it would go Dodgers, unless it was printed somewhere on the card that it was Tigers. Yeah, we wouldn't look at the release of the product. I don't know that it's necessarily the right way, but it's the way that we do it. JJ Weatherholt, Fernando Tatis, Mega, Dasan Hill first, and Jace Mitchell first. Have you seen both sides of the card? Do you know, does it say Tigers anywhere on it? Or like, was that brought up as an issue? Andrew Fisher first, CJ Kafis, both Megas, Carlos Verhonda, Kalen Culpepper. We'll take the Fisher. Brewers. Let's see who they're looking for in this one. Dude, I know, man. I was saying earlier, I saw a reel of somebody made of Thanos dropping the last stone into the gauntlet, and it's got like, it shows the 5 Infinity Stones, and it's got one of each of the starting pitchers. It's just nasty. Justin Gonzalez first, Mega. There's Scooble, Mega. David Hagman and Christopher Polanco on a laser. But yeah, like that has Tigers printed on the card. That is listed as Tigers. That is Detroit. So goes to Detroit. Yeah, it had like Thanos with like Dodgers over his head. Drops it in. It's like, it's not fair. Esteban Mejia, first Bowman Mega. Chase Burns, Bowman Sterling Mega. J.J. Weatherholt, and Ryan Walshment. Man, I was reading an article earlier. I didn't have time to finish. I'm going to go back and read it later, but they were talking about how, how that process worked with the Dodgers, like creating the financial situation that they did. How they say that like any team could do this, but what was it? They filed for bankruptcy a few years back, and like the way the bankruptcy was handled, it was something about a TV contract that they have a very unique setup with, where they get a lot of cash from that. So Drew Gilbert Mega, Marconi Herman first Bowman Mega, Luis Pena, and Patrick Copen. It was pretty interesting. I'm going to go back and watch that later, but I did not know all of that. Carson Williams and Vlad, Electric Sluggers. Those are your Megas. Jose Urbina first, and Laser, Coy James. Bowman Draft. On the Mega. Little different layout on these. We got base packs, and then we got mega packs. So we'll save the mega packs here, but I'm just going to open up all these mega packs and then burn through them. Jordan Yost first, Gabe Davis, Esmeralda Valdez, Aaron Walton, Griffin Hugas first, Laser, Connor Essenberg first, Seth Hernandez first, Pico Cone, Ryan Weidman, Dakota Jordan, Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon, Aiden Miller, Landon Viradek, Walker Jenkins, Laser, Aaron Watson, Franklin Arias, Caden Bodine first, Luis Pena, Cody Miller, Michael Lombardi, Travis Bazana, Corbin Dickerson, Jake Cook, and then Blake Mitchell, Laser. Again, those are the base packs. I'm going to top load that Seth Hernandez. One of our better prospects in that one. Another Pirates pitcher. And then we get our 2 mega packs. This is where the fun stuff comes. This is where we get numbered cards, autos, image variations. If we're going to get one, we're going to get them in one of these 2. Jamie Arnold, first mega. Liam Doyle, first mega. Nice. Max Williams, first mega. Anthony Ianson, first mega. And prize prospects, Dax Kilby. All unnumbered megas. Let's top load a couple of those real quick. Liam Doyle, the 5th overall pick. And then Jamie Arnold, 11th overall. Both on megas. Jack Gurovich, Caden Kent, Leo DeVries, Kyle Lodi's first, and Dean Curley, first Bowman. Nothing numbered, no autos. Man, burned all the luck yesterday on the retail. Yesterday we had, I think it was 6 blasters, and I'm wanting to say 3 autos, I think, and an image. 3 autos and light board. That's what it was. All right. Not as many boxes in this one. This one was only a 9-boxer, but they're dense. They're all solid boxes. Chrome Jumbo, Bowman Draft, and our Diamond Level. Yeah, it was something. It was they were explaining it. It was the they filed bankruptcy, and they were able to sign some like a massive local TV contract. And for whatever reason, that was part I didn't really retain, didn't really get to go that deep into it yet. But why they were able to do this deal where they were able to get, like, instead of having to give most of that money to a lot of that money to the smaller markets, they were able to retain all of it. And it's multi-billions. Logan O'Hoppe, Freddie Freeman, Brett Beatty, Giancarlo Stanton, Chase DeLauder, rookie, Shane Baz, O'Neill Cruz, Chris Bryant, Derek Jeter, Luke Weaver, Wave, and TJ Rumfield, refractor. I'm sure some of you guys are probably fully up to speed on that, but like I said, I had not heard all that. That was very interesting. Junior Caminero, Blake Snell, Brandon Lau, Matt Shaw, Javi Baez, Justin Verlander, Otto Lopez, Yuri Perez, Corbin Carroll, Wrecking Crew, Seth Lugo on the wave, Jackson Churio refractor. Try to sweat these autos down to the bottom. I got a pretty good idea where they're at. Dylan Cruz, Christian Campbell, Jacob deGrom, Andy Pius, Nick Pavetta, Manny Machado, Chris Sale, Cody Ponce, rookie, Carson Benj, rookie. Mookie Betts, big ticket. CJ Kafis, rookie refractor. Mason Miller, Bryce Harper, Alec Burleson, Logan Webb, Michael King, Shane Bieber, Francisco Lindor, Jackson Merrill, Kyle Manzardo, refractor, Harry Ford, rookie. Kodai Senga, 20 out of 75. Going to the Mets. Purple. Purple wave to 75. Senga. And Mets, that was Dominic. Welcome, bud. Kevin Gaussman, Dansby Swanson, Garrett Cole, Patrick Bailey, JT Realmuto, Paul Goldschmidt, Trey Savage, base rookie, Jose Ramirez, 75th, Pete Crow Armstrong, Wrecking Crew, Jackson Holiday, wave, Zach Neto on a refractor. Top load the tray. Come on. Trey, you Savage. Kerry Carpenter, Will Smith, Trevor Story, Jimmy Crooks, Andrew Painter, Caleb Durbin, Jacob Marcy, Mason Barnett, Murakami insert, Drew Rasmussen wave, and Vinny Pasquantino refractor. Otani on the base. Jeff McNeil, Riley Green, Isaac Collins, Randy Arozarena, Peyton Toll, Chase Dollander, Drew Gilbert, Jazz Chisholm, refractor, Denzel Clark, and a blue Nolan McLean rookie. 5 out of 150. Mets with another one. Still with Dominic. Nolan McLean, rookie to 150. Blue wave. Sleeve up the Otani after. Lourdes Gurriel, Brent Rooker, Luis Morales, Austin Riley, Carson Williams, rookie, Luis Castillo, Miguel Vargas, Aaron Judge on the insert, Carson Benj, future stars, James Wood, big ticket, and Brandon Sproat, rookie refractor. All right, one of these two, let's go here. Daniel Schneemann, Sean Murphy, Henry Davis, Alex Freeland, Corey Seager, Owen Casey, Heriberto Hernandez, Marcelo Mayer, Shohei Otani, Wrecking Crew, we'll take it, Taylor Ward, wave, and Wilson Contreras, refractor. Shohei Otani, Wrecking Crew insert. Now, yesterday we had a bonus auto. Let's see if we get lucky again. I think they're going to be in those two. Xander Bogaerts, Yamamoto, Kodai Senga, Robert Suarez, Matt McLean, George Valera, Parker Messick, Kyle Tucker, Otto Kemp, Dalen Lyle wave, and Hunter Goodman refractor. All right, last two should be loaded. Come on, man. Give me big ones here. Wyatt Langford, Willie Adames, Sal Frelick, Shea Langoliers, Jung-Hoo Lee, Joe Ryan, Kikuchi, refractor Devin Williams, Roman Anthony on the big ticket, Yamamoto perspective, and Jose Corniel, rookie auto, going to the Rangers. Rangers, that was Nick Stager. That was off the mini. Jose Corniel, rookie auto. Come on, man. Give me color on this next one. Something low. Jose Ramirez, Gleyber Torres, Shota, Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Stowers, Kevin McGonigal, rookie. Josh Bell, refractor. Nice. Cam Schlittler. Here we go, Yankees. Bryce Harper on a negative. Take that one, too. Warming Bernabel, rookie. The auto is on color. Nice. Bubba Chandler. 196 out of 299. Let me drop one for Chandler. That's a nice auto. Let's get the nukes going. Pirates, Mike Williams. Bubba Chandler, rookie auto to 299. Good hit, bud. It's going to look real good next to that Seth Hernandez about to come out of draft. Get the pair of them. Be good with that. All right, McGonigal base and Cam on a refractor. Just going to slide these over. Give me a little elbow room over here. All right, Bowman draft. This is where we're going to get most of our base paper from. We do have a little bit over here from the retail, but then again, a lot of base paper coming out of this one. Current high bid on the base paper is $12. High bid at the end of the stream takes all of the unnumbered base paper. Should have 3 autos coming up. There we go. Pulled the Jeter 101 World Series Auto Super last Friday out of this. Dude, that's nasty. If you got a pick, I can put it on screen if you DM it. Let me know if you do. Okay, again, all the base paper going to the same place, so we're just going to skim it. Numbered goes to its team. That is Connor Essenberg. 63 out of 150. First Bowman. Blue paper for the Braves. Nothing wrong with that one. That is Michael Schinke. It's one we're looking for Atlanta. Joshua Flores first. Johnny Farmello. Mason McConaughey. Arjun Namala. Kalen Culpepper. Cooper Fleming first. Jefferson Rojas. Mitch Voigt on the draft insert. Dean Curley first refractor. And Patrick Forbes first refractor. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty filthy. Not bad, man. 101 champion Derek Jeter Superfractor auto. That was out of Topps Chrome. Dude, it's a big checklist. There's a lot of good chase in it. What was the format? Did you was it in a break or did you buy a box, hobby, jumbo? Did you tell me already? Was it retail? Topps puts a lot of stuff like that in the retail boxes. Retail hits like that. I mean, this one might not have been, but they all do. There's Lombard. So he homered in his first at bat, huh? I like that. One of the guys up here at the warehouse, he's big on Lombard. He's got a bunch of Lombard. Griffin Hugas first, Bryce Cunningham, Landon Hodge, Reyno Rodriguez, Nolan Sailors, Brody Brett, Josh Owens first, die cut in action, Andrew Salas, Mike Sirota refractor, and Tommy Troy refractor. And I'm going to guess auto there. It was his second at bat. Okay. $27 for the Yankees in a break. Nice. Was it out of hobby or jumbo? Or was it, I mean, I guess it could have been retail still. Billy Carlson, Tyler Bremner will top load. Kason Cunningham, Steele Hall, bunch of good ones. Quentin Young first, Jackson Wiggins, Chase Shores, Cam Caminiti, Zach Root first, J.D. Dix, Marcus Phillips, Zaire Hope Axis, McGonigal refractor, and Gavin Turley first refractor. There's Bremner going to again to the paper spot. And let's go there too. Gage Wood. Carson. Oh, it's not first. Hang on. Might have something here. What we got? We work our way into that. Cade Anderson, first chrome. Sean Youngerman, Cade Obermiller, Charlie Condon, Tyler Bremner, first chrome. Michael Salina, Johnny Slowinski. Prize prospects, Ike Irish, Bazana refractor, Caleb Wing, first refractor. Let's see. First up, Adonis Guzman is 51 out of 100 on the diamond plate. Adonis Guzman, first Bowman. Again, that is Pirates. That is Mike Williams. First to 100. And then Walker Jenkins, Axis to 150. 42 out of 150 for the Twins. Twins was Ellen. So a couple numbered there. No auto yet. I got a few to top load from that one. Jenkins and Guzman both numbered. I was kind of wondering the same thing, Michael. I mean, if it was, was it retail? Was it hobby? Hold on, I'm sure you probably answered this. I just missed it. Let me see. Okay, just that it was a break. Yeah, like what kind of box did that come out of? Was it hobby or jumbo or retail? All right. No clue from here. Let's go. Brian said also pulled a 101 last week. Got a tribute. Woods and Cruz dual patch. Nice. Nike tag and Cherry Blossom patch from the City Connect. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty nice. I have tribute is one of my favorite products. It might be I think it is my favorite product. I have 2 cases of that coming in. I was hoping it was going to be here today. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm now hoping for tomorrow. I can ask Jason for the tracking, but I mean, I know he's got a lot going on overseas right now, so I don't want to bug him with it. But he said it's on the way. So as soon as that gets in, I will be putting those up. I'll probably put them up in live fills as well. Jared Thomas on a checkerboard, Prism refractor. Mason Neville, Yolfran Castillo, Caden Kent, Johnny Level, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Dante Nori, Jesus Mate Axis, Aaron Watson, first refractor, JoJo Parker on a first refractor too. But yeah, as soon as those get in, I'm going to put those up. I'm probably going to keep those in mixers. I don't know if I'm going to do another case break. It was a really expensive case break. I think we can do it on release day. I was okay with doing that for release day. But yeah, it's might be a tough one to fill again. The Dodgers, if I recall, was it 500 for the Dodgers or 600? I think it might have been 6. No, it was 579. That's what it was. And it's a 72 card case. So it's tough. Kate Anderson first for the paper. Sky blue paper is going to go to its team. That is Carlos LaGrange, 302 out of 499 going to the Yankees. Colin Yeaman, Carlos LaGrange, Billy Carlson first chrome, Tim Piacetin, A.J. Russell, James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt first chrome, Axis Arjun Namala, Cameron Nelson first refractor, Enrique Bradfield refractor. There's LaGrange. And Kate Anderson, again, will go to the paper spot. Let's see. Set the card pick. That's nice. That's pretty cool. So that's off the City Connect. That's the 101. Cruz and Wood, Nike swoosh, and the rose from the City Connect. That's pretty sick. Or the blossom. I like it, man. That's nice. That's super nice. Come on, let me get something like that here. JoJo Parker, first paper. Tatum Gray, first. Jacob Reimer, Landon Harmon, first. Jesus Made, Ben Jacob, Sammy Stafora, Dominic Fritton, Prize Prospects, Luis Pena, Franklin Arias, refractor. Aiden West, first Bowman refractor. There's Parker. All right, come on. Come on, what we got? For the Cubbies. Hang on, there's another card behind that. Probably a reptilian. They're a little sticky. It is. So Caleb Wing is first Bowman. Mini diamond for the Cubs. No number on that. And then Jake Cook, pink reptilian. 130 out of 199. Blue Jays. Kane Kepley, Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges, Thomas White, Xavier Nyans first, Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker first chrome, Bryce Cunningham sky blue, Essenberg first refractor, and Walker Jenkins refractor. Not bad. We got some action in that one. We had, I don't know if you saw the auto yet. The autos from the Topps Chrome Jumbo. Bubba Chandler numbered to 299, and then Jose Cornell rookie auto was unnumbered. Those were the two autos. Let me see. I feel like I top loaded the Yankees something a minute ago. What was it? Oh, the LaGrange. That's right. Yeah, base sky blue paper to 499. I think that's the Cam Schlittler earlier, the refractor. I think you were probably in there from there. Of course, I'll do a whole full recap at the end. I'll show you guys every single card that I top loaded from the break. We'll do it as a recap. We'll do it after the main break, before we start running the live fills. Live fills, by the way, I got 2 spots left on the Topps Chrome Platinum. Spots 7 and 8 over there on the left side of your screen. Sorry, hang on one more. That is 29 a spot. Each spot gets 3 randomly assigned teams in a single box break of Topps Chrome Platinum Hobby. It's a mouthful. All right, 4 packs left. 3 of them are going to be loaded. I am guessing here. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're out there still. Hopefully we can find one. I picked that box up on eBay. It's got a good price. Thought, you know what? That'd be fun to break. Keep an eye out for it wherever I can find them. Ike Irish first. Cameron Maldonado. Dax Kilby first. Ryan Waldschmidt. Tommy Troy. Patrick Forbes. Gavin Turley. Kevin McGonigal. Prize Prospects. Kyson Witherspoon first refractor. Easton Carmichael first refractor. Top load the Kilby base. All right, which means I should have 3 packs, 3 hot packs. Should be an auto in each. Best of luck, guys. Come on. Come on, give me a big auto. Ethan Frey, Brady Ebel, Jamie Arnold. Justin Lampkin first, Yandel Ricardo, Nate Snead, Ryan Sloan, Travis Sikora, Briggs McKenzie, Joshua Kuroda Grauer, Eli Willits Eli Willits on the draft insert. Caden Bodine first refractor, Devin Taylor first refractor. Our auto, base auto, first Bowman, Justin Lampkin. So the Royals. Robert Renaud. I think that was off the mini, wasn't it? It was. Mini spot hitting the first auto out of draft. Second one coming up. Sean Gamble. Gavin Fiend. There's another Cade Anderson. Looks like this auto is going to be on color. Nick Becker, Hagen Smith, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland first, Luke Dickerson, JoJo Parker Axis, Kyle Lodi's first refractor, Mitch Voigt, first refractor. And the auto, first Bowman is Ethan Frey. Nice. Let me drop one for the Stros. Terry Wagner, nice hit, bud. Nice hit. Ethan Frey, he was there. Let's see, he was a 3rd rounder, but I had him pretty high on my prospect list. 46 out of 75. Nice first Bowman auto. We'll take it. Good color. Mitch Voigt, first refractor, and then I'm going to top load the Cade for the paper spot. I feel like I might have missed some paper. We're about to hit a bunch of them. We usually get one of each. Don't go anywhere after this. I still have that multiverse as well. There's Seth Hernandez, one of the ones I was waiting on. Dax Kilby. There's Eli Willits, another one. Ooh. That's red. Oh, come on, be the auto. Potential nuke. Well, hang on. I got 2. We got a green and a red. Joswalt Lugo, Gavin Fiend first. Good luck, guys. Matt Barr, Matthew Mura, Ethan Conrad first. Ty Harvey. Jamie Arnold, Prize Prospects. Michael Lombardi, first refractor. Xavier Nyans, first refractor. Come on. Hold on, one more chrome. Michael Oliveto, first chrome. Oh, the auto's the red. Zach Root, first Bowman, 54 out of 99. Dodgers. Come on. It's going to be a red lava to 5. First Bowman, auto. Easton Carmichael, 5 out of 5. First Bowman auto for the Pirates. Mike Williams. Whoo. Good color on the autos in that one. Man, dude, I wish that was Seth. Third rounder. 5 out of 5. Pirates, first Bowman catcher. Easton Carmichael, red lava. Good color, dude. Nasty. Love pulling a good red. Zach Root's not bad either, by the way. That's a nice little single there for the Dodgers. 54 out of 99. First Bowman green reptilian, Zach Root. Got him as one of my better pitchers in this one. Ethan Conrad, first chrome. Couple for the paper spot. Eli Willits. And Seth Hernandez. Did I get a JoJo or did I miss? I might have missed a JoJo Parker. We usually get one of each and usually a duplicate of 1 or 2. Yeah, I got 5, but it's because I got a duplicate Cade. So there's probably a JoJo Parker in there that I missed. Good chance of that. All right, so here is the base paper that's being auctioned off. Current high bid is $12. So that's the paper from draft. That's the paper from 26 Bowman. And that is headlined with Seth Hernandez, Eli Willits, Cade Anderson ×2, Tyler Bremner, and Edward Florentino, all first Bowman paper. Again, to the high bid. Current high bid is $12. I'll make a last call on that right after we do the break recap. Also, guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages down at the bottom of the screen. If you look at the bottom, text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185. That'll opt you into receiving those texts. The text that I send out is just a quick heads up. It's just a preview showing what I'm about to post. So it's just a copy paste of the post. So it's going to show all of the team pricing. It's going to show the box breakdown, the picture, and it'll also include the exact time that I'm going to drop the break. So that way you guys can get in there and get your teams quick. Again, I appreciate you guys sticking around with me as we get this one full today. Usually we do close a little bit sooner. I can go live as early as 6 Eastern, which is 3 Pacific. If we are full and paid up, I can hit the button to go live right at that time. Usually I would say probably half of our breaks do start around then. And within 30 minutes of that at least. So some of them go over. We've had a couple go a little long, but hopefully, I know for some of you guys it's probably better, but for those that are used to the earlier time slot, I do anticipate we'll probably start picking those up a little bit. All right, so multiverse. There's 3 cards in this one. Huh. Okay. They're all going to be raw, it feels like, but I've got 3 cards in this. This is our diamond level, so a little higher overall per box. They're about double than the normal multiverse. By the way, multiverse series 4, we should be getting that. I believe Friday we should have it available. All right, here I don't know what the order is here, so let's go one by one. First up, I got a Ronald Acuna Shadow Etch. Nice, we'll take that. That is out of 25 Topps Chrome. So those are short prints out of Topps Chrome. Like case hit-ish. Not exactly one a case, but they're short like that. Let's see, Braves. That was Michael Shinky. Nice, Michael. We'll take that. I got 2 more cards out of this. Topps Chrome Black, Cody Bellinger auto /99. Dude, that's a really sick-looking card. So Dodgers Getting the Bellinger to 99 on card. Topps Chrome Black. Clean sig, too. On the green, that is out of 2020 Topps Chrome Black. Going back a little bit. Dodger, Steve Mosca with the hit. And then last but not least, I got... Ooh. Nice. Bobby Witt on the auto. Who's that? Robert Renaud off the mini. Bobby Witt Jr. on card auto. That is on the Bowman Baseball Factory. That's pretty sick. That is out of 2018. So these are cool. They would put these in Bowman Draft as bonus autos. We've pulled a bunch of them, and oftentimes like you go to look at the card and it would be from like a year or two or further prior. Like they weren't always current. Sometimes they were current, but like this is from 2018. Yeah, 2018 Topps printed on the card at the bottom. And we probably would have pulled that out of like 2020 draft, would be my guess. So Bobby Witt, All-American, on card. And that card's the reason why when I talk about the base paper, I say numbered or autoed, because it is a paper card, but it is autoed. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. All right. Paper went to 13 and then 15. Brian Mott's got the high bid of 15 on the base paper. Jeffrey and Nesh grabbing 7 and 8 on the left side, so closing the left. Here, let me update that list real quick, and I'll do the recap. I like those diamond levels, man. Those are fun. We'll have to see if they do another round of those. I've got 5 boxes left, and then I am out completely on those. I think Trent is also on his last case as well. Let's see. And then paper just went to 18 from Terry. Went to 17, 18. Now Brian's at 19. Brian's still a high bid at 19. I'll update that again in just a second. Here, I'm going to take the team list real quick. Let me just copy and paste this. So, guys, if you're in the live fill, if you want to shoot that payment over, whether it's for the Topps Chrome Platinum or the 23 Bowman's Best, we are full on both of those. So go ahead and drop payment now if you haven't yet. I'm going to check those here in just a minute. Just do me a favor. Make sure when you're sending payment over that you're using friends and family. No fees on those. If you send over goods and services, it hits us with a fee. Trying to avoid those on these live fills. Same Venmo, Cash App, Zelle that we would use in the main break. The PayPal is a different one. It's that gold188@yahoo.com. I do have that pinned at the bottom of the chat if you need it. As you scroll around the comments, that should stay put. So let's see. All right, and up to 2022. 22, the new high bid from Brian. I'll leave that list up here for just 1 second. Let me give you guys the recap. And then we'll make last call on the paper right after this recap. Here, let me put these over here. Not bad, man. Honestly, each of the boxes had some pretty good hits in them. The autos were nice today. Ethan Conrad, first. Zach Root to 99, first Bowman Green Reptilian. Mitch Voigt, first Refractor. Dax Kilby, first. JoJo Parker, first. Caleb Wing, first Speckled, unnumbered. Jake Cook to 199, first Magenta or Pink Reptilian. Connor Essenberg, first Refractor. There's the that's a JoJo Parker. Yeah, that's the one we were missing. Okay, I just put it in the wrong stack. Hold on. The base paper, I did get all 5. Okay, sorry, I just put it in the wrong stack. There we go. I was not missing the Parker. We usually get one of each. All right, Carlos LaGrange, 302 out of 499 on the sky blue paper. JoJo Parker, first Refractor. That does go to the Blue Jays. Cade Anderson, Tyler Bremner, first Chromes. Adonis Guzman to 100, first on the diamond plate. Axis to 150. Yeah, 150. Walker Jenkins. Connor Essenberg, first paper, blue to 150. Cam Schlittler, rookie refractor. Kevin McGonigal, base rookie. Bryce Harper, negative refractor. Shohei Ohtani, wrecking crew. Nolan McLean to 150, blue. Murakami, rookie insert. Trey Savage, base rookie. Kodai Senga to 75, purple. Chase DeLauder, base rookie. Jamie Arnold, Liam Doyle, first Bowman megas. Seth Hernandez, first chrome. Justin Gonzalez, Andrew Fisher, first Bowman megas. Tarek Skubal to 50, gold Ray Wave. Murakami, base rookie. Brady Ebel to 99, green shimmer. And then the autos, Jose Cornel, Justin Lampkin, first, both base autos. Color autos, Bubba Chandler to 299, Ethan Frey to 75, and Easton Carmichael to 5. Not too bad on those. And then from our diamond level, 3 hits there. Cody Bellinger auto to 99. Ronald Acuna shadow etch short print. And Bobby Witt Jr. Baseball Factory on-card auto. And that is the break. All right, let's see. Terry took it to 23. Brian brought it to 25. 25's the new high bid. So one more time, what that high bid is for. About to make last call. There's a little bit of a delay. There's like a 7 to 10 second delay, so don't try to snipe it. It does not work. Draft, Bowman, 26 Bowman all came out of the retail. The paper doesn't matter if it's retail, hobby, jumbo, whatever. It's all the same paper. But 26 Bowman, 25 Bowman draft, headlined by Seth Hernandez, Eli Willits, JoJo Parker, Cade Anderson ×2, Tyler Bremner, and Edward Florentino. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my chasers we got. All that goes to the high bidder. Current high bid is Brian at 25. Last call. Going once, going twice. Once I say sold, I can't go back. So if the comment comes in after that, if it comes in like during that that delay, sorry about it, guys. Once I say that, I can't go back on it. And let's make it final. Brian Mott, yours at 25, sir. I'll get that added to your stack. Yeah, just send that over. Same place you would have done the break payment. We'll get that added for you. Again, guys, if you're in anything from last week, that is being the labels were being sent out today. We're dropping it all out tomorrow. Everything from this week, including today's, yesterday, Monday through Friday, will be sorted after the weekend on Monday. Labels printed Tuesday, dropped off Wednesday. So a week from today, we'll be printing all the labels and DMing you a picture of the labels for everything from this break as well as everything else this week. All right. Cool. Guys, let's check some payments here real quick. Bear with me here 1 minute. I'm going to hop out of the chat. If you are in any of the live fills and you haven't sent yet, go ahead and drop them. I am checking payments right now. I'll leave that on screen for just one more second here, or 1 more minute here while I check this. So again, bear with me. I'm not going anywhere. I just can't see the chat. So if you're trying to message, hold tight or go ahead and post it and I'll see it in a minute. Let's see. Got to re-sign into everything. I just saw your message, Brian. You're good, bud. Okay. All right, so here we go. Jeffrey Anesh, I've got you for, looks like 2 spots on platinum, I believe. Hold on. 1 and 2 on platinum, as well as 1 on best. Bowman's best. Nope, hang on, there you are. Gotcha, bud. Thank you, sir. And then Alan Shaver, I've got you for 1 on platinum. Robert Bryant, I got you for 1 on platinum. Let's see, Michael Shinky, I've got you for, I think this is 3 on best. Yeah, 3 on best. Okay, and then Robert Bryant, I've got you for 1 on best. Robert, I think you forgot to take the 5 off. So if you want, I can crack a pack for you. Just let me know. And then Justin Fenton, I've got you for a pair. Oh, Robert, I can message you after. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Justin Fenton for 1 and 2. Come on, open up. There we go. All right, so Matthew Schatzer, I've got you for, what is this? 2 and 1, I do believe. Yeah, 2 and 1. 2 on platinum. And 1 on best. Okay. Scott Dorman, I've got you for 1 on best. Almost done, guys. Also got Scott for 1 on platinum. Sorry, guys, almost there. Got a couple other places to check here real quick. All right. Who all am I missing? Hang on, let me refresh these first because they might have just sent. Yep, there we go. I got, let's see, David, I got yours. Looks like 1 of each, right? Yeah. David Vogel, good to go. 1 and 1. All right, so we are all good on best. Best is paid up, and then for, let's see, I'm missing 1, but they said they sent. Let me see if hang on, I might have missed it on my end. Terry, did you say that you did send Terry Wagner? I thought your comment said you did. I'm looking for payment. Let me know where you sent. I'm not seeing it on our end. I'm checking like all the other options that people could use, you know, website and all that good stuff. I don't see it in the main either. Last place I can think of. Let me just check right here. No. Yeah, Terry, I'm not seeing yours, bud. If you did send, let me know where you sent to. Terry, did you send Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle? I see your PayPal from the break from earlier today. I know you used PayPal for the break. Um, so I'm assuming it would have come PayPal. Let me refresh this one more time. Did you use the gold 188 at yahoo.com? I'm scrolling back through that again. Yeah, Terry, I'm not seeing it. Can you double check and make sure and see if there was maybe a typo in the email address, or if you want to like DM me a screenshot, especially if it shows the address here. Let me do this too. Sometimes this shows me something. Let me search through the email. I've had that happen where for whatever reason it's something shows up in the email, but it doesn't show up in PayPal. Oh, you know what? That's hang on, I'm on a different one. That's not going to show that anyway. Yeah, because it's Jason's personal. I don't have. There it is. Okay, hang on. It just popped up. Got it. I don't know why it snapped, but yep, I got it. All right, we're good. You got hung up. Okay, perfect. Yep, yeah, it's good. Sent beaver pelts to the Pony Express. Hey, we're in Oregon. I bet you I can find somewhere to take that. I might be able to trade that in. DM me if interested. Let's see. All right, perfect. Those both look good. Let me let's real quick. Let me grab the random. As y'all all are aware, I'm superstitious. I don't like to type out the random prior to the break. It's bad luck. Oftentimes don't close those. Don't take but a second. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Paste. Okay, so the first one to close was best. So we're going to run that one first. So 23, Bowman's Best Hobby, 1 box, triple random. Live fill number 1 for today. That is 8-4. Perfect. And then let me just copy, paste for round 2, change it to 2, and we'll change this to 25. Topps Chrome Platinum. Perfect. All right, let me get my chats pulled back up and we're ready to rock. I'm going to go ahead and pull that list down. If anybody wants me to kick off a round 2 for Platinum, I can. I can't do one for Bowman's Best. I only have the 1 box, but I do have another box of Platinum I can put up. So here for Best, there's our Bowman's Best box. Let's get you guys some teams. What up, Matthew? Welcome, bud. No worries at all, Terry. No worries at all, man. Appreciate you sticking around to get it taken care of. All right, let's get some teams. I'm going to pull this on screen. I know this is small. I will zoom in a minute. Let me get the teams randomized first. I want to keep all that on the screen. So I will zoom in once we get the teams randomed. I've got Robert Bryan in spot 1, Scott Dorman's in 2, Justin Fenton in spot 3, Michael Shinke's in 4, David Vogel in 5, Michael Shinke's in 6, Jeffrey Anesh is in 7, Justin Fenton in 8, Michael Shinke in 9, and Matthew Schatzer in spot number 10. So that is my 1 through 10 list. And then here is my random. That's the next one. This is ours. So 23, Bowman's Best Hobby, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, August 4th. We're going to go 5 times on that randomizer. As always, we do everything live, so we don't bother with the dice roll. We always do 5 times on the random. After the 5th and final randomization, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'll take that randomized list, copy it, paste it next to your all's names. I'll move the columns over so that if you're in spot 4, you get all the 4s. 4, 14, 24. 5 takes the 5s. 5, 15, 25, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start the break. Best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cardinals down to the Rockies. Copy in. There's my verification code if you ever want to check my work. And we're going to paste. I'm going to take 11 through 30, put them there. 21 through 30 go here. Now we can zoom. Robert Bryant, I got you with the Cardinals, the Rangers, and the Twins. Scott Dorman, Royals, Reds, and Astros. Justin Fenton with the Brewers, Dodgers, Diamondbacks. Michael Shinky, O's, Blue Jays, and Cubs. David Vogel with the Braves, Guardians, Rays. Michael Shinky, Padres, Phillies, and Mariners. Jeffrey Anesh with the Red Sox, Angels, and Giants. Justin Fenton, Nats, Marlins, and Yankees. Michael Shinky with the A's, Pirates, and Tigers. Matthew Schatzer, Mets, White Sox, and the Rockies. So again, if there's any trades, now is the time. We're going to give it just a minute for that. Keep in mind, it's a 23 Bowman box, so you're going to get a lot of guys that were in the prospect system at that point in time in 23. So, I mean, like Ellie De La Cruz, I know he signs in this. You've got the 23 rookie class, and then again, the guys that were, first Bowmans in think like 2022, 2023, 2021. We could definitely still pull vet autos as well, but that's kind of who you're eyeballing. Last call on trades, guys. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull this list down. Take a screenshot if you need it. It is coming down now. All right, I'm just going to print this real fast for me, for my sorter. And you know what? I'm going to crack open some thicker ones. I can't remember if 23 Bowman's best, if they were still doing the parallels and the autos on thicker stock. Prior to Fanatics getting involved, Topps always used to do their any auto or numbered card. It was always on a slightly thicker stock card than the parallels. And so I have like 59, 60 point top loaders. Like those are ideal for those. But there came a point where they stopped doing that, and they print them all in the same thinner stock, and they all fit in standards. All right. At some point in its life, this box spent some time on a shelf somewhere. I wish it was still $2.90. It has been a long time since it was $2.90 a box. These are $5.25 on blowout right now. All right. I looked really closely at the box. Everything looked like it was all intact. Factory seals. I had a 24. I think it was 20, 24 or 23. They were still doing the double boxing, so I think it was 24. That was yeah, very, very tampered with. It was a whole ordeal. So got to look close. I actually like it in the mini boxes. I miss the mini boxes. I definitely prefer this. We should get 2 autos in each of these minis. Anthony Volpe, rookie, who I believe he just got sent down with the recent call-up. James Outman, base rookie. Christopher Morel, rookie. The George Lombard call-up. There we go. Shellacked, one of my favorite inserts. Mookie Betts. Shellacked is Colin Houck. Still sleeve the Volpe rookie up. Yeah, they were saying that Lombard went up, Volpe and J-Dom both sent down, right? I got a little bit of Volpe that is not going to do real well with that. Tristan Casas, rookie. Ronald Acuna. Brett Beatty, rookie. First auto, Gabriel Rincones. So Phillies get it in the first hit with... Who's got him? Michael Shinky in the 6th. Taj Bradley, rookie refractor. Yeah, it's a little thicker stock, I can tell. Yep, for sure. Rincones base auto. And I think I actually missed a refractor. I did. That Mookie Betts actually was a refractor, by the way. Sleeve those up. There'll be a bunch of those. Fernando Tatis, Bo Bichette, Davison De Los Santos, C.J. Abrams on a wave, Jackson Holiday, refractor. Yeah, Best has always looked good. Best and Inception, man. I like both Inceptions. I like Bowman Inception. Honestly, I like both of them. I don't even know which one I like better. They're pretty similar. I like that style, that design. DePaula, Skeens as a prospect. I'm gonna sleeve that up. Shellacked rookie. So Volpe. Yeah, Volpe shellacked. Unnumbered, diamond level. Gabriel Moreno and Brando Maella refractor. Moreno on the portraits insert. This would have been like one of the first products Skeens was in after draft, because he was in 23 draft. His first Bowman was in draft. I guess 23 best must have come. I'm going to do that next. Must have come after draft, right? Kodai Senga rookie. Bobby Witt masterpieces. Riley Green. Should be one a box. Sleeve the Witt base. Anthony Volpe rookie insert and Seiya Suzuki refractor. It's a Volpe box. Come on, man. Auto 2. Here we go. Lazaro Montes. Shea Langoliers rookie. Gold Kodai Senga. Mets. Should be to 50. We'll check the number here in a second. That is going to Matthew Schatzer in the 10. Gunnar Henderson rookie refractor. Here we go. O's. Orioles. Michael Shinky in the 4. And our auto is Welbin Francisca. Didn't we get an auto of his in the break? I thought we did. So base auto going to the Guardians. David Vogel in the 5. Welbin Francisca, base auto. Gunner, rookie refractor. We'll take that. And then that Senga Gold is going to be numbered to 50. It is 50 out of 50. Into the print run. Caught the bookend. Kodai Senga gold rookie to 50. All right, that was our first mini box. Second mini box, doing it all over again. Obsidian for football. Obsidian's clean. Yeah, I like that a lot too. With all the electric etches. Yeah, I'll definitely miss breaking some of the Panini products that I don't think we're going to see in baseball. And I don't think they're going to make all of them unlicensed either. Miguel Cabrera, Chris Bryant, but then you get Topps Chrome Football, which is nice. Michael Harris rookie shellacked, and then Nolan Arenado refractor. Yeah, Topps Chrome Black Football is kind of nasty, actually. Xavier Isaac, Enrique Bradfield, Felman Celestin, reel-to-reel die-cut Michael Harris, Colin Houck refractor. So first mini box was all Volpe. This one seems to be all Michael Harris. Houck refractor. Sweating down to these last two autos in this one. Marcelo Mayer, Josh Young, Drew Jones on the picture day. Esteroy Ruiz, rookie purple, and then Wyatt Langford on a refractor. That is 145 out of 250. Ruiz purple going to the A's. Michael Shinky in the 9. Wyatt Langford on a base refractor. Grayson Rodriguez. Shohei Ohtani as an Angel. Jordan Walker rookie. Forgot he was in this one. Justin Crawford and Eduardo Julian refractor. So Jordan Walker and Shohei Ohtani base. We'll top load both of those. Angels. Angels were Jeffrey Anesh. And then Jordan Walker, Cardinals on the base. That is St. Louis, Robert Bryant. All right, these two should both be loaded. Come on, man. Give me some color. Zach Neto, rookie. Julio. The refractors, Johandry Vargas. C.J. Abrams. And base auto, Emmanuel Bonilla. Going to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays is Michael Shinky in the 4. Come on, man. Give me a big one here. I got 3 base autos. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. I got some big color to offset that. Let me see another red. Somebody was talking about a super earlier. Won't be mad at that. And it's going to be a refractor. It's not base, but I don't think it's going to be numbered. Christian Yelich, Jeremy Pena, Ezekiel Tovar, Anthony Rizzo, refractor, and it is a refractor auto. Rainer Arias. Going to the Giants, that is Jeffrey Anesh in the 7. So the thing about breaking a little bit older wax is a lot of the guys that there's a whole set of fringe that could pop off, could end up making it. Guys that are a little deeper chase, and you don't really have that when you're breaking older wax. Anything older than like a couple of years. This is a 3-year-old box, or it's the 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, so 4 products ago. But Rainer Arias on a refractor auto. Here we'll give you guys the recap. Like, honestly, those aren't bad autos when we're back in 23. Jordan Walker, Shohei Ohtani base. Esteroy Ruiz purple is going to be the 250. Kodai Senga gold to 50. Gunnar Henderson refractor. Base autos, Emmanuel Bonilla, Welbin Francisca, and Gabriel Rincones. And then refractor auto for Rainer Arias. All right, that is 23 Bowman's Best. Like I said, guys, I try to keep an eye out. Anytime I can get a fun box break like that where I can sell it to you guys for under retail, I will get those every time. It's very hard to put that in as a PYT just because it's hard to price the teams out individually. So definitely random's the way to go. So they're kind of perfect for live fills. For Platinum, I got 2 boxes left in this batch. Somebody tell me if you guys want top or bottom box. First comment I see in the chat. Top or bottom? And while you guys are doing that, let's pull up the list. Same process, guys. I got Robert Bryant in spot number 1, Scott Dorman's in 2, Terry Wagner's in 3, Matthew Schatzer's in 4, David Vogel in 5, Alan Shaver's in 6, Jeffrey Anesh in 7 and 8, Brian Mott's in 9, Matthew Schatzer's in 10. Let's see a bottom and a top. Let me just see which. Hold on. See which one came in first. I got bottom. Brian's comment came in first. If you back out and go back in, it'll give you the true timestamp. So bottom box. Take the top off. Save that for next time. Bottom box it is. All right, so I've got Robert Bryant in spot number 1, Scott Dorman's in 2, Terry Wagner's in 3. I might have just read this. I can't remember. Matthew Schatzer's in 4, David Vogel's in 5, Alan Shaver in 6, Jeffrey Anesh 7 and 8. I did read that. Brian Mott's in 9, Matthew Schatzer's in 10. Might as well finish. All right, there's my 1 through 10 spot. And then the random 25 Topps Chrome Platinum Hobby 1 box triple random. This is live fill number 2 for today, August 4th. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to Nationals, just like last time, just like we always do, guys. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Dodgers. Whoops, hang on, I missed the button. There we go. Dodgers down to the Twins. Gonna copy. There's my code. Pasting. And there we go. All right, so I got Robert Bryant with the Dodgers, the Rays, and the Angels. You got Ohtani covered both ways. Atlanta Braves, Rockies, and Cardinals all going to Scott Dorman. Terry Wagner, I got you with the Diamondbacks, A's, and Phillies. Matthew Schatzer, Yankees, Guardians, Astros. David Vogel with the Nats, Royals, and Padres. Alan Shaver, Pirates, Tigers, Mets. Jeffrey Anesh, White Sox, Blue Jays, Marlins, as well as the Reds, Cubs, Rangers. Brian Mott, Mariners, Giants, Brewers. Matthew Schatzer with the O's, Red Sox, and the Twins. Again, we'll give that just a minute for trades. Not really seeing any action, so last call. All right, I'm going to pull that list down, guys. Screenshot it if you need it. Matthew, it just be the 290. Yeah, just 29 by 10. Actually, I could probably do, since it doesn't have to be sorted, I could do that at 280 instead of 290. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, just I'd shave $10 off if I don't have to sort it. So yeah, let's say 280. I think they're 275 on blowout. I just rounded it on. There's so little margin on this one between wholesale and retail. I needed to account for my sorter on that one. right, let's do it. I'm just going to print this list real fast. I do have more of these. They're back in the cage. So I had a batch, and then Jason ordered a restock, and I'm getting through the ones that I had, and then once I'm through those, I'll start jumping into his. I think he's got 6 of them back there. No, 8 of them. He's got 8 back there. So I have more, but this is that other one is the last one I have of the batch I got up here. And if anybody wanted to pull from that other batch, I don't mind that a bit. I'd have to go back to the cage back there and grab it. Not a big deal. Just I have to walk. It'd take me about, I don't know, 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. It's like on the other side of the warehouse. All right. Good luck, guys. Topps Chrome Platinum. It's a fun box to break. A lot of color in this. It's a lot of bang for your buck. My only knock on it is I'm not a fan of horizontal cards, but I mean that's just personal preference. They're all horizontal. Mason Miller. I say that. Second card out. The insert says not. Nick Kurtz on the insert. Let's leave that up. Will Smith, 91 out of 199 on a blue, and then Jose Siri refractor. So Will Smith, the Dodgers, getting the color match. That is Robert Bryant in the 1 spot. Dodgers on the first one. I'm going to sleeve all these refractors. The Kurtz, it's a 2025 Topps box. I mean, that should be a Nick Kurtz rookie, but it does not have the RC on the logo. Oh, you know what? Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz. I'm going to top load that anyway. Volpe. Sandy Koufax. Bryson Stott's going to be numbered 255 out of 499. And Carlos Rodo, base. The Phillies. I'll let you guys know on all the numbered and autos what team it was. Phillies was Terry Wagner in the 3. Leo Jimenez, Will Warren, Adel Amador, and Moises Ballesteros. Also, if anybody's looking to Percy, I don't. The baseball ones got pulled from consignment, but I still have the national packs for Topps for football. So I was told these are at $450. He was pretty competitive on baseball. I'm going to assume that's a pretty good price for football. But if anybody's interested in those, if anybody wants to like split a box, it's same format, 4 packs, 4 boxes per pack. As long as the total's at $450, then we're good. So if anybody's interested in those, let me know. Could potentially cut that up 4 ways. Ichiro. Auto is Molitor to 99, 62 out of 99. Paul Molitor. That is going to the Twins on the blue pattern. Twins, that was... Who's got them? Matthew Schatzer in the 10. Johnny Bench, Grant Holmes. I'm tempted for tomorrow. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to play with a couple different things. I want to try to switch it up, do something a little bit different. I may do a combo break, a football-baseball combo break. Luis Robert, Kirby Puckett, Nick Enright, and James Wood, base rookie. I got to see what we have football-wise. I'm pretty sure I've still got some inventory. If I've got anything that's good, I may match that up. I'd like to potentially do that with Topps Chrome. I think that's probably the most sensible match. Their Topps Chromes are a little pricey with football, but I mean, they're a lot less than they were. Mitch Hanger, Reese Hines, Steve Carlton, refractor Bobby Witt. I don't know. I'll play with it. It might not be feasible. If it's not, I'll do something different. I haven't actually priced anything out yet. Alec Boehm, Tim Raines, Blake Snell, and Royce Lewis. Valente Belozo rookie, Sammy Sosa, Dylan Dingler rookie, and Brent Rooker. Jock Peterson. Looks like a black coming up. Barry Zito refractor. Tony Oliva. And the black. Bob Gibson /10 for the Cardinals. 7 out of 10. Gibson. Who had the cards? We read them off already. Where'd they go? Scott Dorman in the 2. Bob Gibson, black /10. Nice, bud. Nice. Dude, the color in these are, again, it's a lot of bang for your buck. We usually get a good, 5 parallels. And typically pretty good color. Very common to hit, orange, gold. Kyder Montero, Adrian Del Castillo, Logan Webb, and Zach Neto. Or in this case, black /10. Reggie Jackson. Pedro Martinez. Paul Goldschmidt is also to /499. 32 out of /499 for the Yankees. And then Corbin Carroll base. Yankees, Matthew Schatzer in the 4. Goldschmidt. Come on. Let me get another one like that. Mike Yastrzemski. Francisco Lindor, DJ Hers, and on some color, Dansby Swanson. 5 out of 99 on the green. Cubbies. That is Jeffrey Anesh in the 8. More color. That's 5 numbered parallels plus the auto, which was also auto was numbered as well. Still got a bunch of packs left. Duke Ellis, Paul Goldschmidt, Bryce Teodosio, Wyatt Langford refractor. Come on, let me get something else. We got 7 packs to go. Stephen Kwan, Yamamoto, Bryson Stott X-Fractor, and Cody Bellinger. Max Fried, Robin Roberts. Haven't seen that one. Matt Holliday and Colton Cowser. See a city background. That's what we're calling. Usually the bottom pack gets us something. Alec Burleson, Chanho Park, Jack Morris, and Mason Miller refractor. Zach Wheeler, Miguel Cabrera, Mark Grace, Honus Wagner. Jim Edmonds, Adrian Beltre, Mikhail Garcia, Matt Chapman. All right, one of these bottom packs going to have one more hit. One more parallel at least. Luis Contreras, Xavier Edwards, Luis Angel Acuna, Manny Machado. Come on, come on. Give me one more. One more number. There we go. Dansby Swanson, Josh Hader, Scott Rowland, And Max Muncy, 30 out of 250 on the purple. Like that fingerprint background. Muncy and the A's. That is Terry Wagner in the 3. Not a bad box. Like I said, a lot of color there. So we had, recap that, the Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, James Wood base rookie, and then numbered to 499, Paul Goldschmidt and Bryson Stott, 2 of those. Max Muncy to 250 purple, Will Smith blue to 199, to 199. Dansby Swanson green to 99, Bob Gibson to 10 on the black, and then our auto Paul Molitor to 99 on the Legend auto blue. Absolutely, guys. Appreciate you guys letting me cut that for you. I'll make a last call if anybody's looking for anything. Let me know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and call it. And again, thanks for sticking around. I don't foresee it being a long-term issue with the breaks closing a little bit later. It happens every so often where I think people just get a little spent. So we just need probably. It usually isn't any more than a couple of days. Every once in a while, it might last for a week or two, but it typically picks back up pretty quick. So. Again, appreciate that. It actually gives new people a chance to hop into when the breaks feel a little bit slower. It's one of the reasons it doesn't last real long is because when that does happen, it allows more time where the teams are available, where people can hop in. We had a bunch of new people today's break. We had a bunch of new people in yesterday's break. That's how we're able to grow the crowd and break and close faster. And like I said, as it slows down, it actually kind of replenishes itself. It's actually a pretty nice little system. Matthew, the national boxes I've got, the football ones are at $450. I can get pricing on some of the other ones. I think he's got basketball and Star Wars as well, maybe soccer. I just grabbed the football ones, and we just priced the football ones. But yeah, those are at $450. So I grabbed 3 of them. And my understanding is it's the same layout, 2 numbered parallels. Let's see what they go for. Here, let's get 130 out. Actually, you know what? We'll do it. I'm gonna do it on eBay. Probably a little easier. Yeah, I've got those 3, but again, I've got a bunch of others. If there's other ones you're looking for, like I said, he sold the baseball ones right after the mini, so I had to give those up. However, as far as I know, I think he may still have a bunch of the other ones. Let's see. Let me look it up. 2026 Topps National Football box. And let's just filter down to solds. I have not looked at this, so I'm seeing it for the first time with you guys. So here, we'll sort recent. Yeah, ended recently. All right. Yeah, so 500 plus delivery. Recent solds. That's soccer. 459 or 460, 500. There's a outlayer at 410, 440. I mean, yeah, 450 is not bad. 480, 460. I mean, 450, 460. Pretty in line. 450, 460, 500, 480. Yeah, pretty well in line. And that's just like I said, that's eBay solds. And all I filtered was, whoops, didn't mean to do that. All I filtered was just sold. Sorted by ended recently. That's what I got. Yeah, one of the guys here buys and sells a lot of wax, and so just what kind of same thing we all do. Just we get what we can get. He was at the National. They EQL'd these, which it's very interesting the way that they did it. The way that Panini's always done their VIP, the gold packs. The way what they do is they sell them to the vendors. Like you have to, if you get I don't know exactly how it works, but I know you have to have a table at the National. I think if you have a table at the National, you have the option to buy them, and that's not just any table. I believe that's just in like the GTS Breakers Pavilion. I know they do that there. I don't think it's every table at the National, but yeah, it's for vendors only. The way Tops did it is they did it as an EQL. Anybody could get it. They just to enter the EQL, you had to have like location services turned on, and it had to show that you were in Chicago, that you were like within a certain radius of the convention center. And if you were, you could enter the EQL. And if selected, like any other EQL, like you have the option to buy them. And he said that Blowout was buying these up like left and right. Like they were people were selling a lot of these, and people were opening a lot of these at the Nationals. So very, very cool though. They split them up into different sports. Panini always did it as a multi-sport. So I like it. I like knowing what you're gonna get. I don't want to buy a 2-card pack, and one of the 2 cards is a NASCAR, and there was a lot of that. WNBA. I mean, no knock on it. It's just that like, that's not what I'm trying. That's not what I'm looking for. But tell you what, Matthew, if you decide you want to hop into it, as long as they're here, as long as I got access to them, I mean, we can we should be able to do it. So yeah, just let me know if you want me to hop back on. No worries. Don't mind doing that for you a bit, bud. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I will see you guys for a break tomorrow. Again, I'm going to look into a multi-sport. I'm going to try to work up something that's a football, baseball combo. But if I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that to work. If I can't, I'll get something fun for tomorrow. All right. Appreciate it, guys. Take care, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.